Yeah, color variety is a difficult thing to come across in this game. I'm gonna save state 2 just for the heck of it. Oh look, it's like those things you see used to transport documents in banks. Except I have a feeling that's not what they're used for here. I actually don't know what these are. But I have a feeling we're going to find out whenever some new cutscene appears to throw an info dump at us. What's beyond this door here? Can we even open this door here? It doesn't look like we can. Never mind. Oh, I guess he's going to comment on it, or not, since Johnny doesn't speak, so he's just going to look at it. Yep, someone's here. It's oh, it's Anna, I guess. What was her name again? Anna Moody? Yeah. But she has different clothes now. No, we didn't beat Diaz. We were separated by a sudden explosion going off, and a huge sort of piston fell into the room we were in and separated us. But I have the feeling he's still alive. Well, no, I don't know what's in the capsules. But apparently this is indeed where all the hybrids are born. That wasn't really visible before. Well, anything else you need to say? The water of life is clouding. Is that actually what you call it, water of life? I have the feeling it's not quite that. Well, I didn't do anything. I didn't even go in the water. Yeah, you look so concerned. Well, thanks for telling me that's the way to the control room. I guess that's where we have to go now. Oh, never mind. I actually did step in this water, but we still can't go through that door, so I guess we're gonna have to take the long way. Okay, there's like a ramp right in front of us. That's why there's a solid cuddle. And here's a flea man. I bet they're really glad that they created things like this in the compound. Okay, apparently even 2000 damage is too much. Yeah, that's about it. But the flea man is the sort of enemy that should be killed quickly, since it can poison Johnny, and from what I remember, poison is one of the only things that can circumvent the invincibility cheat. So let's fight Argus Panoptis again. Looked more like it turned red, but I don't think that's really important. I wonder how much longer we're gonna have to follow this series of rooms for. It's another circular series of connected hallways. That's a favorite design choice of this game, so I've come to understand. Are we even going to be able to go through that door? It looks like we might, but might as well check out this place first. Or not, since it looks like this is where there is more stuff to find afterwards, so I really hope that... Oh, somehow didn't see that guy before, but now it's time to fight platypus dinosaur with purple skin and... Hello, immaculate chimp. We're nearing the end of this game, I hope. So let's jollily climb our way up to these platforms and walk into a room with more laser probes. That's always fun. Oh boy. Not even going to bother trying to shoot this fuckers. Just deactivate the panel, please. There we go. Now please disappear. There we go. And we got fire shooters as well. And there's another thing blocking the door. I have the feeling I might not be able to survive this without help. I can only get one shot in every time I'm putting the least offensive thing in here, Johnny. It's not really intuitive. Shoot the door, yes. That's actually the most advisable course of action right now. Shoot the door so that we can escape this place soon before we're completely destroyed by these things. Guy with a stupid name. Ooh, Johnny? Okay, we've unlocked the door, so let's try to escape this massacre. And quickly take a healing item, might as well. We only have 99 of them. And I see a lizard is here as well. So let's see what this thing is. Have the feeling we have to find out. Seems to be connected to the liquid. Looks like it was the stopper for it or something. So now all the water is being drained. I bet that woman with the bizarre headdress is going to be very pleased about this. So let's try to escape the horrible robot butchering room. Oh. Well, we never could have guessed the lizard. And now, yes, we can, in fact, we can go to the next room, or we can have a quick look around here, which we will. Or I thought we were going to, oh yes. So the water isn't completely drained, which makes sense. But we get a save station. Let's take advantage of that fact. I honestly don't know. Maybe you're supposed to like chip away at the robots in that room one by one, and I guess it's not completely impossible, though it would take absurd amounts of patience, which I don't have. But we don't need to be concerned about that anymore. I actually think this is where we came from, yeah. This is where we need to go. The fact that the camera keeps bouncing around doesn't help. Yeah, we need to keep going up to go forward. Oh god, it's another Rafflesia alien. And we get two choices of where to go now. I guess we have to fight... Oh god, that guy has eyes. They look really goofy, but it looks to be some sort of manta ray man. So let's tackle him now that we've got him in a grapple. And while he's trying to get up, let's kick him into oblivion. Yeah, for some reason some rooms have this thing where the death of the monster in the room disables the laser barrier. That's kind of an impressive innovation to link something like that to the death of a living being who doesn't even have a physical body. They just sort of disintegrate into nothing when they die. Nothing in this room, huh? Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. It's another Rastafarian coral starfish man. Well, I don't have time to deal with this. And I have a feeling this next room off to the side is gonna be the same thing as the other room with the manta ray man, except this time it's the guy that turns invisible. And I try to escape, but instead I get hit by a surprise attack, because I veered off to a place I wasn't meaning to. So we get hit by 3 hits that don't do anything. And now we corner this guy and kick him with a high side kick, which ends his state of being partially invisible. So let me just check OBS real quick, because oh no, dropped frames. I'm kind of surprised by that, because there does seem to be some delay going on that's even worse than the usual Twitch delay. But it looks like we've gotten to the end of the monster fighting hallways. I can only wonder what sort of marvels await beyond this point. Doesn't look like this is a door or anything of the sort, so let's go to the other end of the hallway and see what awaits us. More laser probes is the answer. I have the feeling we're not supposed to fall off here, so let me see if I can't take these out from a distance. Okay, that took care of that guy. Can't shoot this guy from this far away though. And we're probably gonna get hit one more time, but now the guy's destroyed. And there are items here. There's some sort of barrier. I have the feeling whatever's in this chest, we have too many of it. Yes, we do. Actually, maybe we are supposed to fall, I said, just before I realized that there's another ledge we can climb on, actually. Let me check what's down there. If there's anything here other than horrible laser monsters. There isn't, so I think we can shoot all these guys from up here, actually. We might be able to, since we can aim down. Can they even shoot up at us from there? No, they can't. So let's mock the situation. As we make our way to the next place. I hear the sound of a monster spawning. I don't think we fought that guy, actually. Might be worthwhile checking that guy out. And it looks like we're kinda going to have to go there anyways to reach the next ledge. Oh, surprise attack. It's like a mix of the flea man and the horse man, except he's got a smaller head. Might as well be a guy wrapped in plastic, like wearing a fat suit, but his skin is non-existent. Which is kind of an accurate way to describe the horseman, so there you go. Did we come from there? I have the feeling we did. Yeah, we need to... Hello. Fucking camera. Not go that way, but this way, yeah. Yeah, this is the place where we didn't just come from. We need to keep ascending. And there's a new monster. I thought, no, we fought the purple dinosaur guy before, so I'm gonna try to avoid this fight. Oh god, fucking changing camera. Could you please let me run away from the purple dinosaur? Okay, I did it. Hello, Devil Pixie Gaming. I don't think I've ever seen you anywhere, which is kind of strange because most of the people who come to this chat don't find it on their own. Oh, but you don't think you've been locked in before? So you have been here before. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, I see a save station, and there's the invisible monster. At least I think that's him. Yeah, he has like a horn like a rhinoceros, so it is him. So let's quickly dodge this fight. Get to the save station. See what area we're in now. The answer being area 8-3. So how do we get out of here? Oh, there's another ledge we can jump onto, of course. How could I have not seen that immediately? And here's a guy who rushes us right away, so we have to fight him. He almost looks like the bandage man we just fought, but he does look like, well, a bit different. For all I know, it could be the same model, slightly recolored, but it does look a bit different. Guess he's technically new because of that. Well, yeah, I did manage to corrupt this game. It only took me 3 hours, as I've said previously, but I did manage to find some decent corruptions for this. And I might show them off when the game is over, since it looks like I'm gonna have some time left over. But in the meantime, let's watch this cutscene. It's the woman, and it's our old friend Jerry, who we haven't seen in forever. And apparently all the clones and hybrids are going down the shitter, and the Master and Hunter are letting it happen. We've only seen Hunter once, and we've never even seen the villain of this game, the Master, so... Oh, these guys aren't hybrids, they're clones. I guess. There is a distinction made between clones and hybrids in this game. I guess that's... They do sort of address it, that like clones are just copies of humans and hybrids have a mix of alien and human DNA. And of course, here's a woman who is incapable, as always, of thinking for herself. She has forced to serve as the mother figure, because that's the only way women can be in video games, am I right? Well... Wouldn't have so much of an issue with this if they didn't keep pushing it in like this. Yeah, the Master has betrayed us. It's not like he's a treacherous Time Lord or anything. And Jerry is, as always, stroking his chin. He's incapable of standing in any other way. When he retracts his hands, he's gonna go back to stroking his chin, I think. Oh. Yep, there he goes. And apparently these guys are identifying as human now. That's kind of strange. Oh, but now he says they're hybrids, not clones. This game really has its law straight, I suppose. Well, as you can see... You can be a hybrid, but as long as you're mortal, it doesn't care. Nietzsche.txt. What is this all of a sudden? You're still talking about that. I have the feeling this conversation is going in circles. You know, just call it a mild criticism. Yeah, they don't seem convinced of it. I mean, if they were really convinced that the evil plan was going to be successful... Oh, look at that. She doesn't really hate Johnny Slater, but now she does. Never mind. Yeah, this guy, Jerry, seems really convinced that they're going to take over the world. But Anna just seems intent on grieving because all the clones that are incubating right now are going to die. Because of us. Oh hey, they notice us. Finally, we've only been standing in the doorway for like 5 minutes. Yeah, Anna says that they've all been left behind, but Jerry still wants to cling on to the idea that he's going to lead the invasion or whatever. Jerry really can't make up his mind though. Oh god, he's really making his eyebrows go up and down. But he's going now. He's calmly strolling away while still stroking his chin. But Anna's left here. She's still talking about the same thing that she's been talking about for the past 5 minutes. And now what? Oh hey, it's Hunter, I think. Coming in through a hollow transmission. Yeah, we only met Hunter once in the game. Before now. He was the guy that hit us with a sword after the first boss and knocked us out, because that's how swords work. Yeah, we were fake Diaz. That was a long time ago. That was at the start of the game. And he says they've already initiated the invasion. Oh, and by that he means they haven't actually initiated, but the shelter is heading towards the surface. Apparently they're going to knock Manhattan out of the air. The new rulers, they can measure centimeters, inches, yards, they can measure anything. They're the best rulers ever. Well, I don't know, I mean, if I've been able to kick all these hybrids that I've killed using only my fists and my legs, I think the military is gonna have a much easier time of it, honestly. Yeah, the original president, they did manage to capture him. He says we don't have too much time, I bet that's true, but Anna's up to something, it seems. Oh, the shelter isn't just collapsing because we took the navigator. It's because of the vertical boosters, so they've been causing the malfunctions in the no, the killing by fist, no. The punches do nothing in this game because of cheats, but you know, unless we've got unless every member of the US military has to use a wheelchair, I think they'll be fine. And the guns we've been using with elemental powers, those have been pretty effective as well. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad that we have this amazing soundtrack to listen to while this long winded cutscene is going on. The very important Mr. Hunter, look at how I'm mocking you. Yeah, you were made to be a stereotypical woman, that's how we created you. You can't do anything except nourish others. And he says that she's destined for death, and apparently she's buying it. Who should survive? Well, it's you or me, so... She says she won't obey the master anymore, so I guess his psychic powers aren't what they used to be. And she says to get going, and it looks like the cutscene is finally ending. Jesus fuck, that only lasted 10 minutes. I'm afraid I don't get that reference. You know, excuse my ignorance of general sci-fi, but I say excuse my ignorance of general sci-fi just as I make some rather vague Doctor Who references, but... Oh boy, I bet Anna's going to be left behind. I bet that's what's going to happen. And it's going to be an emotionally... Yep, there we go. Emotionally distressing moment, or at least it would be if Johnny could talk, but... what is this? Oh. Well, he can't talk, and he can only have one bored expression on his face at any time, so... I guess slightly refusing to move on is the best way to express that. It's kind of funny, because this is exactly the same expression that his evil clone was wearing at the start of the game. Well, there's a save station right in front of us, but why even bother? Let's just join Anna. We need to see the game over screen at least once every flickering... Why is it flickering now? It never did that before. But there's a Doom text. Fission mailed.